Money doesn't buy happiness is the greatest lie the rich ever told the poor. I've been thinking about this old saying a lot lately, seeing it crop up in conversation. And it's just insane to me how many people believe that nonsense. Money 100% buys happiness. In actuality, of course. Both directly and indirectly. Hell, and for this sub, it quite literally buys you the ability to not have to work if you get enough of it. It's always those same rich people saying things like, money isn't all there is to life, isn't that important? And it really shows their privilege. The real truth, though, is that as much as the rich like to say things like that to try to sound noble, they all would also never give up their wealth, of course. Lol. I think originally this phrase was actually used to shame overly wealthy people who didn't contribute to their community. Like, money doesn't buy happiness, so what purpose is there in hoarding it instead of helping others and bettering your community? Another lie we are told is, hard work pays off. Kanye said it best, having money's not everything, not having it is. You cannot buy happiness because it's not a thing for sale. But you can certainly afford a lot of things that can contribute to your personal happiness instead. Money can't buy happiness, but it can buy a jet ski, and it's really hard to frown at a jet ski. It doesn't buy happiness, but it does make achieving it a hell of a lot easier. Money lays the foundation of ease. Kinda difficult to be happy when you're being crushed by debt, living paycheck to paycheck, and have a lot of uncertainty in your future. I wonder who funded the study on $75,000 being all you need to be happy. It's been recently disproved by a study that shows that happiness does increase as income goes up. I like, money may not buy happiness, but it can stave off a hell of a lot of misery. Money buys the whole box set of Dragon Ball Z, and a lot of KFC. That equals happiness. Haha. Money buys relief from financial stress, which is a killer. But buying more stuff does not ensure happiness. As long as basic needs are met, happiness comes from within. I would argue that to truly buy happiness, you just need to have people you love to be around and talk with. I'm happiest hearing gaming stories from strangers I play games with and laughing at shenanigans. Money just allows the pursuit of happiness. Money doesn't buy happiness. It's just that poverty does cause unhappiness. Back when there was a middle class, there was a lot of science-backed information about how at a certain point, increases in salary did not dramatically affect the happiness of the employee. Then the boomers ruined everything. Money doesn't buy happiness specifically, but financial stability, no worries about your bills, does give you peace of mind. So to a certain extent, without any exponential expenses, money does buy happiness. Just don't think you can't live without a yacht, mansion, or any other luxury item. Consumerism is depressing. I don't say communism is the way to go, but capitalism will never make civilization happier. It's always at the cost of someone else less fortunate. I like the phrase, dirt washes off, when you're filthy and dripping sweat all day and have a towel on your seat for the ride home to wash off. Well, most of things can be solved by money though, so yeah, money can buy happiness. I'm of two minds. The first is more philosophical. Diminishing returns. Pulling ratios out of my ass. Someone with $1,000 safe in their bank account is going to be thousands of times more comfortable and happy than someone whose balance isn't enough to afford McDonald's. Someone with $10K discretionary in liquid will probably be 100 times better off than the first person. But I'd hazard that a billionaire is quantitatively only 10% happier on average than a millionaire. Secondly, also philosophically, now that I think of it, it's not money itself that buys happiness. Happiness is those things that capitalism has put a price on. Good shelter, nutritious food, the company of friends, pursuit of passions, hobbies, etc., self-fulfillment. These are what brings happiness. If it didn't take money to buy them, or afford the time away from wage slavery, we wouldn't need money. It buys a wave runner. Not sure it's a lie. In context, it's more that excess money doesn't buy you happiness. Fulfillment doesn't come from money. For most. But if you have a broken leg and no food, then that is the elephant in the room. I think money makes life easier, but I doubt it makes you happier. I have a friend that came up from nothing and is now wealthy, yet she's still doing things that only a hateful person would do, i.e., stealing from her employer simply because she can, or trying to break up her son from his GF, most recently trying to hack into someone's system with the intent to ruin their life. Those are not the actions of a happy person.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.